Hey guys, Bites Pump here, bringing you another Sanctum of Domination heroic guide, commentary and point of view video as an Unholy Death Knight. Today we're taking a look at Soulrender Dormazain. He's the, generally I think it's the 4th boss you do in the instance, can't remember the exact number. Anyway, we're running the normal single target raiding build. There's an option here to pick Clawing Shadows. I feel like, it probably, or maybe better. I'm like 50-50 here, because Clawing Shadow does very well when you have this short cleave, just like we have on this boss. So definitely a possible pick, but not like, you should always run this. So it's kind of optional. Deadliest Core Legendary, as pretty much always, and I'm running the Air Soulbind, because I'm running Necrolord. Anyway, let's just jump straight into it. Start off with Army and Pool, like we pretty much always do. We also have Lost, which is great because that's going to make us burst a lot. Normal, Double Festering, Blight, Dark Transformation, Limb, Apocalypse. Same as we always do. There's not too much stuff going on in this fight, which you can deal with a special Death Knight way. The whole... If you want to pass well, it's all about dealing good add damage. Okay? So whenever this adds up, we want to make sure that we cleave on them properly. This means popping down Death and Decay and just going ham on them. We have lots of Death Knights here, which is great, so we can grip them together. Pop down Death and Decay and then just spam away on Scorch Strike. Also, we dot them up so we can use Epidemic whenever we don't have runes or when we're starting to cap Renew Power. Unfortunately, the adds come in quite quickly. This means that we cannot kind of hold our CDs to use on them. It doesn't make sense because we need to use our cooldowns in the opener. Holding them for use on the ads would be ridiculous because you would lose so much single target damage in the opener. So just use the cooldowns as soon as they come up. We can't use them in the first ad set, tough luck. There's nothing to do about it. Now, Anti-Maggot Shell, if you are dodging these big red lines coming through, you can use it to survive. Okay, on heroic it won't kill you if you have AMS up, and it's just a good idea if you are a bit slow. Pop down AMS and you're going to survive. AMZ, you use it for the chains. So there are some copper chains which are tied to Garrosh. People pick those up, pull them away, and when they break, they deal a ton of damage. Put on AMZ, great to reduce that big raid-wide damage. Third set of cooldown coming through. Just Blight, Dark Transformation, Apocalypse, as we always do. Now, I'm thinking to myself here, we might have a couple ads soon, so I'm going to hold my Abomination Limb. Unfortunately, we pushed the boss too quickly, which skips the ads, so bit of a bad luck. However, I still feel like if you're running Abomination Limb, you should probably save the second use for the ads. You might even save the first one for the ads, actually, now that I think about it. Might actually do that another time because that's going to be great value. Abomination Limb doesn't really do that much in the opener, right? It doesn't empower you with abilities like Air, and I bound it to Blood Fury, but you don't need to do that. So I actually think next time I do this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use everything in pool except Abomination Limb, and I'm going to use Limb on the ads. It's also very useful because gripping them up together, if you don't have a Blood DK or multiple DKs, you with Abomination Limb could be the guy that kind of grips them together and just makes it much easier for raid to kill them. Right, at this point in time, I'm just kind of thinking about, come on, where are the next ads coming? I don't want to sit on my Abomination Limb for too long. I also got this big circle, probably reminds you of the Argus circle if you played that before. Finally, ads. So Abomination Limb, pop down all my cooldowns, pop down Death and K, and let's just cleave away. So you can see I don't use Army here, because I feel like Army would kind of be wasted on the ads. I want that to go full into Dormazain. It has got loads of HP left, so I don't need to worry about my second use. I can just use it with the next set of cooldowns, right? So I save my script quantum device, and I save my Army. Now, you could have probably used your IQD there with your cleave, and it would have been fine, because would have dealt a ton of damage, but I felt that would have been a bit too paddy, right? We want to use Ice Cube with Arby. It works so well. Alright, so we got our dark transformation has been misaligned a little bit here. It's like 10 seconds off, but that's fine because we want to use our army and then just wait 5-10 seconds before we use our cooldowns. There we go. Everything up. Use our IQD, we use everything I have left. We should be using our scriptable content device here. However, I am looking at our weak aura and people with low on HP, or more importantly, healers with low on mana. So I was actually holding that button for a while. I was currently just thinking to myself, why am I not pressing it? But I was looking at my weak aura. You can find that in the description, by the way. I have a link to all my weak auras there. Unfortunately, I thought I was going to get sats, but it did something else weird. I don't know. You never know, really. Last couple lads. Just clear those down. And the boss is going to die very soon. And I end up with overall great DPS. Close to 9k. That's both the double army, but also, most importantly, the fact that we could leverage our cleave so nicely on the ads. Okay, boss is dead. We're all happy. That's great. That was everything I had for you guys for today. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do leave a comment down below if you have anything to say, anything to ask about. More than happy to answer any kind of questions. You can always find me on Acro's Discord, PM me, just ping me, whatever. I'm happy to talk and just discuss Death Knight with you. And always consider subscribing to see more of this kind of content. Thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for more content. Thank you.